Hey everyone, Raylo from Raylo Vapes here. Today I have a special review. I'm going to be reviewing the authentic Godfather mod, this 26650 brass beast of a mod that I received from Made Man Mods. And let me tell you, this thing kicks some ass. But before I go any further, and get all the clouds out of the way, before I go any further in telling you about this, let's go ahead and dive up close real quick, take a look at it, take it apart, show you how it all works. All right, so hold tight, be right back. Okay, so here we are in up close mode. Here's the box that it comes in, really nice presentation. It's like a leather box with the nice Made Man Mods Godfather logo on there. Let's open this up. So this is what you get when you open it up. First thing you have here is an authenticity card. This basically is telling you that, hey, you got a real one. This is not a clone. Has the model, the edition, and the serial number, which mine is 103. I don't think there's anything on the back. And then we have the mod here. Another thing that it comes with, which I thought was pretty convenient, is the method of using. Since this is a hybrid mod, they're basically letting you know exactly how to use this without shorting out a battery, venting, and doing all that good stuff. So I thought that was pretty smart to add that in. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the mod. Oh, also comes with this sweet little bag right here to carry it around in. So let's go ahead and pull this sucker out. Get this big box out of the way. All right. So here we go. Here is the 26650 Godfather mod. So you can see here, let's take a up close on this logo. Really nice, deep laser engraved, just a gorgeous logo with the Godfather insignia. Looks like, I'm guessing those are some lions. They look like lion heads. Then you come down here, you have Godfather with your serial number on it. And you have these two little cutouts here. And then the button down here at the bottom, which is a nice flush button on the bottom, saying Made Man Mods with their logos. Got the two, I believe those are what, Tommy guns? Or are they AKs? I can't tell from here. But whatever. Got some nice assault rifles there. Nice button. Beautiful brushed brass finish. And then let's go ahead and take this thing. Oh, well, before I take it apart. Main thing, sorry, it's a little dirty and patinaed, but that's what happens. Is the natural patina on this. These do come mighty shiny when you get them brand new. But here's your hybrid connector. So you can see it's part of the mod. There's no way of taking the top off. It is a straight hybrid connector. So this touches straight down onto your battery. Now we'll go ahead and take this apart. Threads are buttery smooth, as they should be. Nice finish on the inside, and you can see at the bottom there, that's the hybrid right there. See that? All right. Now here is your button. Nice little different design here. You have your Delrin insulator. I believe this is a Delrin insulator. And then you have your vent holes here. So you got 4 generous vent holes. You have the brass contact that makes contact with your battery. And then this is how you would adjust it. So basically just spin this up or down to adjust for your battery rattle, depending on what size 26650 battery you're using. Let's go ahead and take the whole thing apart, show you the inside. So we have N52 neodymium, I think it's called, rare earth magnets in there. Very, very strong magnets. You have one here, and they're recessed just a little bit, so they're actually not making contact. The only thing that's making contact is the brass on brass on brass to your battery. So that's going to help with voltage drop. And then the button just pops right out, just like so. And you can see the slots in there to help for venting. So you can vent this sucker very easily if that ever happens. So let's go ahead and throw this all back together. Easy as that. You got a nice short throw. I like using these batteries right here, the IMRENs or IMREN. batteries, whatever you want to call them. I've been using these. These are a little bit longer than, say, a Sony or the MNKEs. Just a hair. It's like probably, I believe I measured these out to 67 millimeters, and they seem to work the best with this device in particular to give you the shortest throw possible. So that way I can turn this all the way down, have it sitting flush on here, and just have this tiny little short throw. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Screw that on. And there you go. A little short throw on the button. So there you go. That is dropping it. That's the up close with the Godfather mod. Let's go ahead and go back up into regular mode and we'll vape on it, talk about it. All right, so we're back. I'll give you a couple little bits of information on this. This is a 28.5 millimeter device. It is also 90 millimeters long, so it's a fairly short mod for being a 26-650, and it's just beautifully machined. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another vape on this real quick. Thing hits really, really hard. One of the harder hitting 26-650s that I own. Just really well machined. You can see the button has almost no throw whatsoever with these longer batteries. It feels really nice. The nice brushed finish, the way it patinas out really nice. Some really high-end materials. I'm not exactly sure what type of brass he's using, but he did claim that it is a high-end brass. Maybe naval brass. I'm not positive, so don't quote me on that. But I can tell just by holding it, feeling it, taking it apart, and using it this time that I've had it, really, really well machined. Everything works really smooth. Everything works really nice. And like I said, fairly short, comparing it to, say, something like the Kraken. You know, these are bigger mods. This one is perfect. Someone like me, this fits perfectly in my hand. This is a nice 26-650 device. So let's go ahead and talk about pros and cons, what I like, what I dislike about it. So let's go ahead and jump right into the cons first. The only con that I really had on this, since it's a fairly simple device, there's not that much to a mechanical device, more so than the button. The thing that I did run into a problem with is you can't use MNKEs. You can't use the Sonys. These are fairly short 26-650 batteries. I mean, technically you can use them, but the problem is that it was making the throw on this a little bit too long. So that's why I ended up grabbing the longer IMRENs, or the IMREN batteries. These are just perfectly long enough to give me that nice short throw and just make this really, really convenient. And plus, hey, these batteries have a nice longer shelf life and higher amp limit too. So it's a win-win-win for me all the way around. But that's really the only con that I had on this. Pros, like I was saying before, really well machined. The fact that you have a hybrid top and it's machined into it, it's not a separate piece that needs to come on or off. It's a perfect hybrid. So you don't have to worry about the voltage drop. You're getting direct battery on your Addy. You're going to get really hard hits whenever you're using this. Now, just be certain that whatever atomizer you're using has a long enough pin that it's going to make contact with the battery and not the threads of your Addy making contact with the battery. You will have a bad time if that pin is shorter than the threads on your atomizer, because you will vent batteries. So just be careful with that. Anytime you're using any device where it's direct Addy to battery, you have to be certain that you're using a proper atomizer with a long enough pin. Another pro on this is the engravings. I really dig these engravings. I think they're gorgeous. That logo on the top, and the Godfather on the back with the serial number, and then the Made Man Mod logo that's on the button. Just everything's really sharp. And I know he spent a long time coming up with this. I've kind of seen it grow. I was there when this was still just a concept and sort of watched this whole entire thing come about. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with it. Guys over at Made Man Mods did a fantastic job manufacturing this beautiful device. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about price. Now, this is a higher end device, so this is going to cost, I believe the cost is, let's see real quick. I believe it's $199.99. So this is a $200 mechanical mod. I know that's going to be steep for some of you, but the way that this was machined and the way that it works, I think it's well worth it for a nice, authentic, American-made device. Just a thing of beauty, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's it. That is my review on the Godfather mod by Made Man Mods. Oh, I'm almost forgetting. You need to go, if you want to pick this up, go to mademanmods.com. It's www.mademanmods.com. I'll go ahead and put the link down in the description below. You can go ahead and click on that if you want to take a look at this. But yeah, there you go. That's my review. Hard-hitting, authentic, beautiful American-made mod. Vape on.